dos, y un, dos, tres, y...
Good morning from Tales of Tera.
Another day?
Another adventure. We are in Unicoi State Park.
Georgia.
In Georgia. Georgia is on my mind. That's their slogan. We have full day here. We just left the camper and we're heading down to the town called Helen. That's one of the must-do places. I wonder if the bears is a factor on that. What do you think, Vidya?
No, maybe it's lunchtime.
Well, it's lunchtime for bears.
No, lunchtime for children, so they are not here.
Oh,
They are not playing. No, lunchtime, not bears.
I am trying to make it more exciting.
I haven't seen the bears yet, but...
We'll report when we see one.
Yeah.
Unicoi State Park is one of the most popular parks in Georgia. Some of the many reasons why it attracts so many visitors include the park's outstanding natural beauty, a wide range of amenities, and Unicoi State Park's proximity to the Alpine village of Helen.
This is our campsite. We have our own creek.
All right. This is a beautiful state park. I think they're trying to scare us. Snake habitat area.
Yes.
What does that mean?
I really don't know.
That means the snakes live there.
I know, but I don't want to know.
Did you see when we were doing the tubing today?
Yeah.
We come down from a rapid.
Rolling.
It was all rolled up at the bottom of the big tree.
Big tree, and we straightly come to that tree.
Exactly. The current just took us straight into the tree, and your inclination is just kind of protect yourself and hold on to that branch.
Hold on the
Centimeters away.
Yeah.
Did you really? Where did you catch this?
Over there.
Oh, aren't you scared?
Not really.
You're a very brave girl.
She's very
My wife gets so scared.
Yes, I'm so scared.
We were just talking about the snakes.
Yes.
Ooh. See how brave she is?
I know. My shame also.
This is the amphitheater. The lights are on. I bet there is a program for tonight.
Smith Creek is situated above and below the lake. Trout fishermen are often found in its waters. Both the lake and creek are subject to the state of Georgia's fishing regulations. You must follow the state's licensing and catch requirements.
Yay!
It is very calm today, not very sunny, therefore not much heat. We're very pleased.
The park's location in the mountains of North Georgia means plenty of other areas around the park where you can enjoy the outdoors. The park borders the Chattahoochee National Forest. Anna Ruby Falls Scenic Area is found just outside the park, where one can access the trailhead to Anna Ruby Falls. There is no gated entrance to the park. The main road through the most visited portion of the park is a loop formed by two roads, State Highway GA 356 and Unicoi Campground Road. GA 356 passes over the impoundment that forms Smith Lake. Smith Lake, often called Unicoi Lake, is the scenic centerpiece of the park. There are opportunities to fish, swim and enjoy a picnic here.
So behind that bridge, that's where we are.
There is a parking area at either end of the impoundment. From Unicoi Campground Road, you can access the camping office, the campgrounds, The history of Helen and the surrounding areas offers a fascinating variety of stories, including some of the earliest native hunters and gatherers in North America and some of the most advanced native chiefdoms with monumental architecture and intensive agriculture. Colonial stories of the interaction of traders and militia units with Cherokee towns are included. Helen and its environs have seen the passage of early pioneers traveling by wagon to settle in the fertile valleys, followed by gold miners seeking their fortunes and later lumber barons seeking theirs.
I thought this was real.
In January 1969, 3 Helen businessmen were meeting at a local restaurant. They wondered if there wasn't some way to spruce up the old main street and encourage the tourists to stop on their way north into the mountains. One suggested he would speak with an artist he knew from the church in Clarksville. That artist was John Collick, whose family had deep roots in the area. John agreed to take some photos and draw up some sketches. He was inspired by seeing the town nestled in a small mountain valley and recalled his time in service in Germany and his visits to Bavarian towns in similar mountain valleys. The resulting sketches were well received by the citizens and the merchants.
Can you buy me candy, please?
Candy.
By the fall of 1969, Helen had reinvented itself, and many old buildings had new facades. The fall leaf season brought new visitors and, later, new merchants. Over the last 40 years, the town has grown dramatically, adding new ventures, shops, and venues with varying success. The story of Helen's reinvention is one of local entrepreneurship and civic cooperation that changed a dying lumber town into Georgia's third most visited city. Beer, brats, bands, and lederhosen, the Helen Oktoberfest has them all. Join the longest-running Oktoberfest in the United States. There's beer, delicious German food, dancing, and lots of fun activities to indulge in, the Oktoberfest parade, tour groups and games and activities for the entire family, but the highlight is music, which includes enjoyable performances by German bands from around the country and the world for your listening and viewing pleasure.
Restaurant looks like nice.
Maybe I find something.
All right, let's go check it out. All right, he's got his hair done all right. How are you?
We have Lloyd over here.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Man, what a good-looking guy.
Well, thank you.
You have to take a picture, turn his camera around so he takes you.
By the mid-1970s, Helen had truly become a tourist destination, and Alpine Helen received national and worldwide recognition as being a revitalization success story. Today, the events and festivals continue. Every year, over 1 million flock to Alpine Helen to participate in the festivities. Alpine Helen's 2-month-long Oktoberfest is the lengthiest such celebration in the country. Helen even has a Bavarian sister city, Füssen, Germany. Over the last 50-plus years, the town has evolved dramatically, developing new ventures, venues, and events. The creativity, vision, and ingenuity of its citizens, along with a spirit of entrepreneurship and determination, has transformed this once sleepy, struggling former lumber town into Georgia's third most visited city, culminating in a remarkable makeover and revitalization.
Sponsored by the Helen Chamber of Commerce. The original Oktoberfest was a 2-week-long party celebrating the royal wedding of King Ludwig I and Princess Therese in Munich, Germany, way back in the day 1810. Celebrating the last few weeks of September, Munich citizens came out to the festivities, including amusement rides, horse racing, games, and of course, lots of food, wine, and beer. How did this come to Helen? Helen was transformed into a little German town in 1969 to revitalize the town. In 1970, the first Oktoberfest festival in Helen was held. Today, thousands of people from across America join Helen each year to participate in the German tradition. Take an exciting tubing trip down the scenic Chattahoochee River, or play on our fantastic waterslide all day. Our tube trips include your tube, a U.S. Coast Guard approved life preserver, a shuttle service, and a relaxing float through the scenic alpine village of Helen, GA. Our customers park at the Cool River headquarters and are transported upriver to the 2 different length rides. You will then float down the Chattahoochee River back to headquarters, where you are parked. The Cool River headquarters has handicapped accessible restrooms, changing rooms, and showers. We have a gift shop with shirts, hats, water shoes, and supplies. Everyone loves a good road trip, right? What about one that takes you through some of the best chocolate shops in the state? Sounds too good to be true, but Georgia is flush with chocolate shops, which makes for a truly decadent Georgia chocolate road trip. For those feeling adventurous and looking to complete this trip in an entire day, have at it, you brave thing, you. But spreading the chocolate road trip over a long weekend would make for one sweet experience.
Honey, let's have some of these.
Oh, I wonder.
All of these.
You want all of them? I don't think so. Betty has lost her.
Herself.
Hansel and Gretel Candy Kitchen in Helen, Georgia, has mastered handcrafted gourmet chocolate and candy since 1973. With a variety of chocolates to choose from, indulge in a few truffles, dipped treats, homemade fudge, and more.
Very quiet here. Is it because not the right time?
Yeah, right now we're getting into our off season.
Uh-huh.
So usually when we're on our on season, it's going to be extremely packed.
And what is the on season?
Usually anywhere right before the first week of August.
August.
And then it'll pick up again around Oktoberfest, which is usually around, I want to say late September
Okay.
or October.
How old do you have to be to drink in Georgia? 21?
21.
We can drink.
Dicen que eres lo último que se pierde. Aunque a veces me cuesta encontrarte. Eres la sensación de fe que las cosas van a salir bien.